What is up, my YouTube fam? The surgeon is back in the house with another episode. I am going to be finishing up the Samsung Galaxy S10e screen repair that we started earlier this month. To see the full teardown, feel free to click up here. I'll leave a link so you guys can check it out in further detail. In this episode, we're going to carefully remove the cracked screen from the Amoled display. Then we will reapply a brand new Gorilla Glass onto the Amoled display. This process is not for beginners, so we do recommend not trying this at home. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or would like to see a video in further detail, please leave your comments down below and we'll get to you in a timely manner. And once again, guys, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on our latest repair videos. We have some really cool stuff in the works that you don't want to miss out on. Plus, you'll be able to qualify for some giveaways that we do offer. Now let's step back in the shop and let's get this sucker dissected. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the lab. Let's go and get started on this S10e that we started earlier this month. I'm just going to show you guys that this is going to be the OLED we're working with, or should I say AMOLED. You can see the touch is fully responsive. And this was the display that we pulled off earlier this month. In case you missed the video, I'll leave a link on the video of the full teardown and disassembly. So if you guys want to attempt that, feel free to do so. So everything looks good. We'll go ahead and put it back to sleep. And let's begin heating it up. Okay, let's go ahead and begin the separation from the glass and the display. We're going to want to set the display on here for a few minutes, let it heat up. Once it's heated up, we can go ahead and safely remove the glass from the AMOLED. Alright, there we have her. We have a nice clean pull. We'll go ahead and do a test, make sure that the display is fully working. So here you can see that the display is functioning. Touch is full responsive. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and want to remove all this ochre that is left on here. You can see that we did get a lot of glue stuck to the AMOLED. Normally we get a lot of glue. A lot of this glue gets stuck to the glass, but in this case it looks like a lot of it is stuck to the display itself, but that's no biggie. We can definitely easily remove this. Okay, so the next step is going to be removing all the ochre from the AMOLED display. Now we do want to make sure the glue gets warm, so it's soft and pliable and really easy to work with. Okay, so the display is nice and clean. That did take me a little bit longer than usual, just because of the excess amount of ochre that was on the AMOLED. So we're going to want to go and give this another test, make sure that she is still fully working. She looks pretty. Let me show you the back side just so you guys can see. It's the same display that we started with. All right, she's good to go. So now we can go ahead and move over to the next step and begin the lamination process. Okay guys, welcome back to the laminating station. We're going to continue repairing the cracked front screen on the Samsung Galaxy S10e. So the first step is we're going to want to apply our OCA onto the glass. All right, we'll let this laminate for about a minute. Once we get done, we'll go ahead and continue to the next step, which is going to be the Amoled display onto the glass. All right, laminating has completed for the glass OCA. And she came out perfect. Now the best part about these flat screens is you don't really have to worry about putting them in the autoclave just because they're flat. Bubbles are very, very minimal. If you do see any bubbles, you can go ahead and put it in there, but for the most part, you really don't have to put it in the autoclave. All right, guys, so we are at the final step here in repairing the Samsung S10e screen. So we're going to want to go ahead and apply the OLED onto the mold. And we'll go ahead and press her down. All right, we'll let this laminate for about a minute and we will be finished with the S10e screen repair. All right, laminating has finished. We're gonna want to go and give it a test. And I did notice a few little bubbles in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the autoclave for a few minutes. Here you go. This is what she looks like. So there's a little bubble here and then one up on top right there. Let's see if you can see it right here on top. It's very minimal. But you can see here the touch is fully responsive, which is perfect. That's what we want. So we'll go ahead and put the screen into the autoclave for a few minutes and hope that these bubbles get worked out. Okay, so debubbling has finished. Let's go ahead and pull out our screen and see the finished product. She looks amazing. Pretty good, pretty good. Love it. Let's give it one last final test, make sure everything is fully working. And there we have it. Let me go ahead and show you guys the finished process on here so you can see that all the bubbles were removed. So there were some bubbles down here and another one up on top here, which has been removed. She came out pretty. So let's go ahead and go into the final step and test the display. Make sure touch is fully working. And she is good to go. She'll be ready to be put onto the phone. All right, and let me just go ahead and reveal to you that this is the same display that we started with. It's got the initials right there. And that's pretty much it, guys. That wraps up our Samsung Galaxy S10e screen repair. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to leave your comments down below in the comment box. And once again, guys, thank you all for taking the time and watching this video. If you guys like what you see, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell down at the bottom so you get notified whenever a new video comes out. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.